I'm Sham and I'm back with a brand new track. What is up? I am in Atlanta, ATL, Hotlanta. Everything is going good. Weather is unbelievable. That's why you should head south when it's cold. Obvious, but not to me, because the last 3 winters I spent up north, although I do have a reason. I don't want to get too in depth. Some of it is personal. But at the same time, I have to admit, this does feel nice. I do not feel it's winter. It's almost like spring. And anyways, so I left Birmingham several days ago. I found a very nice catch-out spot. Absolutely perfect. I had access to food, water, a private area, and just a very nice, in terms of viewing all the trains going by without being viewed myself. It was definitely epic. So, when was it? At night, Double Stack came by, listening on the radio, and it happened to be the one to ATL. So I hopped on, we rode through the night. It was about a 8-9 hour ride. And as I'm rolling into the yard in Atlanta, I was expecting it to slow down before the yard, because that's generally when you want to get out. You do not want to go in the yard. Unfortunately, it kept going into the yard at a speed where I didn't want to jump off. The thing is, I carry heavy. Last thing I want as well is to jump off and get injured. I'm dealing with a cold right now also, so I'm a little bit in a weaker state, sniffling, coughing. Speaking of which, it's like it's on cue. Went into the yard, we start slowing down, and I'm like, okay, oh shit, because we're thankfully on the bypass lane, so we're on the outside, but we pass posts maybe every 500 feet. I look up, security camera. Look up, security camera. And I'm really hoping I don't stop in the middle of the yard. Either way, I have so much experience that at this point there's no adrenaline rush. It's kind of like whatever happens, happens. Of course, you don't want to get stuck though. We go under multiple cranes, and in my mind I was thinking about the time back in Portland when I prematurely hopped on, train backed up to do more work, and here I am under a crane, jumped off, went out of the yard, came back, and thankfully hopped back on, caught out in the spot I wanted to. This time in Atlanta, slowing down, and then all of a sudden picks up speed, and the most perfect thing happened. I ended up just outside the yard on the other side, right next to a bus stop. Like, I could not ask for anything better. And this is something you have to accept with train hopping, is that you just go with the flow. And I always like to repeat what Wingman, Stub the Hobo's sidekick, said. Many times, even the most experienced hobos are wrong. That's something to the gist of that. And if something happened to the other side, contrary to whatever I wanted, I'm just going to roll with the punches. If I get in trouble, I get in trouble. I accept these consequences. I'm not going to bitch and moan in terms of dealing with hardship. But at the same time, I'm very thankful that I was able to literally get the most perfect spot. Walk a minute back, bus stop, head into town. Atlanta, I've been here a few days. I'm trying to recover from my cold. Thankfully, it's gotten better. I've done some temp work, and now I am chilling, watching the trains at a catch-out spot that I found. This is a very tough yard to maneuver, and I'm just trying to make things work. And a big thing with that is just being patient and watching as things go by. I'm pretty confident I can hop out today, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Whatever. There's many big plans coming up ahead. I'm trying to keep it secretive right now, for various reasons, but there's definitely a lot of crazy stuff up ahead. I want to say thank you for all the support, and also I want to apologize if I ever come across a certain way. I'm really just trying to show my life and kind of get out of my shell. The social media has been such a dramatic thing for me. I love it, but at the same time, it's not something I'm very natural at. I'm more so reserved, but I really am trying to connect with people. So hopefully nobody gets the wrong impression. Really wishing everybody good luck. Hope all is well. Anyways, I'm Sham and I'm out. Peace.